What if the thing that's quietly holding you back in life is a habit you do alone? What if it's something you don't talk about, but it's stealing your energy, your focus, and your future? Today we're going to talk about something people don't like to talk about. But we must. Yes, we're going to be real. Not to shame you. Not to scare you. But to wake you up and to tell you the truth that can set you free. This is when someone touches or stimulates their own private parts to feel pleasure. Most people do it in private. It's often done by young people, teenagers, and adults too. Some do it once in a while. Some do it every day. It feels good for a moment. But have you ever asked? At what cost? We live in a world where pleasure is easy. You don't need a relationship. You don't need love. You don't need self-control. You just need a few minutes and a screen, but when something is too easy, it usually comes with a big hidden price. People do this for many reasons. They're bored. They're stressed. They're lonely. Or they're curious. But in most cases, it becomes a habit. Not because they want to do it, but because they can't stop. That's where the problem begins. It starts as a little relief, but it can turn into a chain that holds you back. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to help you take back control of your life. Because if you don't, this one habit can destroy everything you're trying to build. Now let's talk about what it really does to you. Not just in the moment, but after. The parts most people don't talk about. The things you feel but you don't say. You feel tired. You feel weak. You feel empty. That's not just your imagination. That's real. These are 7 effects of it. Number 1, the first thing this act steals from you is your energy. After it's done, your body feels drained. You want to lie down. You lose the fire to do anything productive. You might think you'll go work out, study, or hustle, but then it's gone. That motivation disappears. You don't feel like a warrior anymore. You feel lazy, slow, dull. That's because your body just lost some of its power. Number 2 is your confidence. Every time you give in to the urge, something inside you whispers, you're weak. You might not say it out loud, but you feel it. You look in the mirror and feel a little more ashamed. A little more distant from your best self. You start to avoid eye contact. You avoid people. Because deep down, something feels off. You don't feel proud. You feel like you're hiding a secret, and that secret is eating away at your confidence. Number 3, it affects your focus. You know those times when you sit down to work, to study, or to chase your dreams, but your mind is cloudy? You can't concentrate. You can't sit still. That's not just distraction. That's what happens when your brain is overloaded with dirty things. It tricks your brain into thinking it just had a great reward. So now, real work feels boring. Talking to people feels dry. Reading, studying, hustling, it all feels flat. Because your brain is chasing that same high again, and regular life can't match it. Number 4, this can become a loop that you can't escape. You do it once. Then again. Then again. And before you know it, it's daily. Then it's multiple times a day. You say you'll stop. You say this is the last time. But the next time stress hits, you go right back. That's not freedom. That's a prison. And the worst part? You built the prison yourself. You're not chained by someone else. You're chained by your own habit. Number 5, it steals your time. Time is the most powerful thing you have. You can use it to build something great. Or you can waste it. One quick session becomes 30 minutes. Then an hour. Then another hour wasted scrolling, looking for more, falling deeper into the trap. That's time you could have used to change your life. Time you could have used to learn, to grow, to earn. But now it's gone. This act doesn't just steal seconds. It steals your future. Number 6, the 6th thing is your relationships. When you get your pleasure from a screen, you stop needing real people. You stop building real love, real connection. You stop caring about growing with someone else. Because why deal with the ups and downs of a real relationship when you can just open your phone? But that kind of thinking is dangerous. It makes you isolated. It makes you selfish. It trains your brain to run from challenges. And in real life, that means broken relationships, or no relationships at all. Number 7, it kills your drive. Your hunger. Your ambition. That deep fire in your belly to conquer, to win, to rise. It starts fading. You become numb. You stop dreaming big. You stop fighting hard. You stop chasing your greatness. Because every time you finish, something inside you whispers, it's okay. You've already had your reward. But that reward is fake. It didn't move you forward. It just paused your progress. These 7 things, your energy, your confidence, your focus, your time, your freedom, your relationships, and your drive, they're all being stolen. One by one. Every time you give in, you trade long-term greatness for short-term pleasure. And that's the worst trade in the world. You weren't born to be a slave to your urges. You weren't made to live in a loop of regret. You were born for something more. You were born to lead. To win. To create. But you can't create greatness with hands that keep pulling you backward. You can't walk into your future with chains around your mind. Now let's talk about what happens when this habit goes too far. When it crosses from a bad habit into something truly dangerous. Because if you don't stop it early, it starts ruining your life in ways you can't even see yet. When you keep doing this all the time, you're trading your power for a few seconds of pleasure. You think it's nothing. You think it's just a little thing. But behind the scenes, it's shaping who you are. It's weakening your willpower. It's training your brain to take the easy way out. Success is not for people who always take the easy way. Success is for the ones who push through pain, push through urges, and rise above habits. But if you're constantly falling back into this same habit, you're falling behind others who are focused, clear, and driven. You're falling behind your own potential. It might feel like a small issue today. But every time you do it, it affects your future. The hours you spend lost in it are hours you can never get back. And that adds up. Little by little, it pushes your dreams farther away. You can't build a powerful life with weak discipline. You can't create greatness while living in secret shame. And that's the truth most people don't want to hear. This one habit might be the wall between you and your next level. And the longer you stay in it, the stronger the wall becomes. When you release that energy over and over again for no reason, your body gets used to being empty. Your mind gets used to being tired. You start to lack fire, hunger, and edge. And those are the things you need to win in life. People who succeed in this world have drive. They wake up with passion. They work through pain. They show up strong. You can't do that when you feel weak, foggy, and ashamed. Look around. The world is moving fast. There are people your age building businesses, careers, and legacies. They are focused. They are sharp. They are not wasting time on empty pleasure. But if you stay trapped in this act, you'll keep hitting the same wall. You'll keep asking, why can't I move forward? Why don't I feel strong? The answer will be right in front of you. You're draining the fuel you need to rise. You're giving away your power. And the saddest part? You don't even realize how far behind it's putting you. Until one day, you wake up and ask, where did the years go? You want to make money? Build a brand? Be a leader? Then you need energy, confidence, and mental strength. And this act quietly destroys all this three. You won't see it right away, but you will feel it. And if you're honest, you already do. You feel the tiredness. You feel the guilt after. You feel that it's not helping your life. That's your inner self trying to wake you up. Trying to say, you're meant for more than this. And you are. You are meant for strength. You are meant for impact. You are meant to stand tall and walk with purpose. Not to hide in shame, stuck in a loop. This is your chance to rise. This is your moment to say, no more. To break the chain before it drags you any further. To take back what you've been giving away. Your energy, your time, your destiny. You don't have to stay stuck in this cycle. You don't have to be a slave to your urges. You have the power to change right here, right now. But first, you have to decide. Decide that your future is more important than your moment of pleasure. Decide that your goals matter more than your habits. Decide that you are not going to let one little urge control your whole life, because you are the one in charge and you hold the power. Change starts when you get honest. When you look in the mirror and say, this is holding me back. When you stop making excuses and start making progress. Because no one is coming to save you, this is your battle to fight. And it's not an easy one. You'll feel the urge again. You'll feel the temptation rise. Your mind will try to trick you. It'll say, just one more time. But you have to be stronger than that voice. You have to stand tall and say, no. Not this time. Not anymore. Because you're building something greater now. You're building a new you. A version of yourself with fire in his eyes. A version that wakes up clear, focused, and ready. A version that doesn't need to hide. That doesn't live in secret shame. You're building the life you were meant for, and that kind of life demands discipline, it demands control, it demands focus, and you've got all three inside you. Every time you say no to the urge, you grow stronger. Every time you walk away, your power increases. Every battle you win is building your new identity. You're turning weakness into strength. You're turning struggle into greatness. You're not giving up pleasure. You're choosing purpose. You're not losing freedom. You're gaining direction. You're not running from something bad. You're running toward something great, and what you're running toward is amazing. Imagine waking up full of energy. No more fog, no more shame. Imagine feeling confident again. Looking people in the eyes. Standing tall. Imagine working on your goals with full fire. Imagine building your body, your mind, your bank account. Imagine using every second of your time to build your dream life. Not wasting it on fake satisfaction. Not giving it away to screens and urges. You've got a gift inside you. A dream. A mission. A purpose. You weren't born to live small. You weren't created to be average. You were made to rise, and to rise, you must let go of what's dragging you down. You must say goodbye to habits that shrink you and say hello to the man you're becoming. Strong. Disciplined. Focused. A man of purpose and power. So now the question is, how do you break free? How do you stop this cycle once and for all? You start by getting clear on your why. Why do you want to stop? Why does it matter? Because when your why is strong, your discipline gets stronger. Your pain becomes your push. Your vision becomes your fuel. You stop thinking about the moment. And you start thinking about your future. Close your eyes and picture the man you want to be. Strong. Confident. Focused. Successful. Now ask yourself, is this habit helping me become that man? Or is it holding me back from becoming him? The answer is clear. Once you see the truth, you take the first step. And that first step is awareness. Start tracking your habits. Write down when the urge hits. Write what triggered it. Was it boredom? Stress? Being alone? The more you understand the pattern, the easier it becomes to interrupt it. To break it. To replace it with something stronger. And that's the next key, replacement. You can't just stop a habit, you must replace it. When the urge hits, do something else. Take a walk. Work out. Journal. Call someone. Read. Breathe. Start doing things that feed your spirit, not things that drain it. Train your body, train your mind. Put your energy into building, not wasting. Put your time into growing, not escaping. Get around people who lift you. People who are focused, disciplined, and driven. Cut out things that make the urge stronger. Unfollow those accounts. Delete that folder. Shut that site. Don't make it easy to fall. Make it easy to rise. Create a new environment. One that reminds you every day. You are choosing power over weakness, and here's the secret: the longer you stay clean, the stronger you feel. The clearer your mind becomes. The more proud you are of yourself. And soon, the urge becomes smaller. You start walking taller. You speak with more power. You stop hiding. You stop doubting. You start living. This is how you rise. This is how you reclaim your life. One day at a time. One decision at a time. And every time you win, you grow. You get closer to the future you deserve. So don't wait. Don't say, "I'll stop tomorrow." Because tomorrow becomes next week, and next week becomes next year, and next year becomes regret. Decide now. You've tried it the other way. You've tried escaping, hiding, numbing. It didn't work. It left you empty. Now it's time to try power. To try discipline. To try purpose. And when you live with purpose, you unlock a life you didn't even know was possible. You wake up with energy. You walk with fire. You work like a beast. You focus like a laser. You feel proud of yourself again. And that version of you? That version is unstoppable. That version is dangerous in the best way. That version is who you were always meant to be. And that version is waiting for you. You've come this far for a reason. You've read this much because something inside you is ready. You're tired of feeling stuck. You're tired of hiding behind the same habit. You want change. Real change. And let me tell you, change is possible. Not tomorrow. Not next year. But now. Because now is all you ever really have. This moment is your doorway. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen before. It doesn't matter how long you've been stuck. What matters is what you do next. What matters is the decision you make today. And today can be the day everything shifts. You don't need to be perfect to rise. You just need to start rising. One step. One fight. One win at a time. Start seeing yourself as a warrior. Not someone who's weak, but someone who's waking up. Someone who is standing up again. Stronger than yesterday. Hungrier than ever before. When you stop running from yourself, you begin to discover your power. When you stop chasing fake comfort, you begin building real strength. And that strength becomes your foundation. Every person you admire, every success story, started with discipline. They didn't always feel like doing the hard thing, but they did it anyway. That's what made them strong. You want confidence? Earn it. You want peace? Fight for it. You want a better life? Build it. You already have the tools. Now it's time to use them. You don't need a magic cure. You don't need to wait for perfect conditions. All you need is a decision. A decision that says, "I'm done living small. I'm done hiding behind this habit." From this moment forward, you are no longer the same. You are not a victim of your habits. You are not weak, broken, or lost. You are powerful. You just forgot for a little while. But now you remember. You remember what it feels like to want more. You remember the fire in your chest. The hunger to grow. The calling to rise. That calling is still inside you. It's been waiting. Waiting for you to stop running. Waiting for you to take control. Waiting for you to step up. And you are stepping up now. Not because you feel ready, but because you've had enough. Enough of wasting time. Enough of letting this habit own you. You've seen what it costs. You've felt the shame. You've lived the regret. You know what it's like to feel drained. You know what it's like to feel stuck. And now you've chosen a new path. A path of discipline. A path of power. A path of purpose. A path only few dare to walk. This is not for the weak. This is not for those who choose comfort. This is for warriors. This is for leaders. This is for you. You are becoming the man you were always meant to be. And that man does not give in to every urge. That man is not ruled by a screen. That man is not hiding in the shadows. That man is focused and fearless. You're not escaping anymore. You're building. You're not wasting time anymore. You're investing it. And the future version of you is thanking you. He's stronger. He's richer. He's sharper. He's clear-minded. He's proud of the choices you made today. Every time you feel the urge and say no, you are training your mind. You are lifting your soul. You are building your future. You are stepping into greatness. This is your redemption story. This is your transformation. This is your rebirth. Not because you found some trick, but because you found your courage. Remember, change is a process. It's not an instant switch. It's a journey of small steps. Some days will be easy. Some days will be hard, but each day is progress. Even if it feels slow. Because slow is better than stopped. Because every step forward counts. No matter how small it seems. You might stumble. You might fall. But falling is part of rising. What matters is getting up again. Stronger and wiser. Never let one mistake define you. One slip is not a failure. It's a lesson. A chance to learn and grow. And keep moving forward. Focus on what you gain, not what you lose. You gain control. You gain clarity. You gain energy. You gain respect from yourself and others. You gain a life you're proud of. A life full of purpose. A life where you call the shots. A life where you don't settle for less. Because you deserve more. You deserve to be the best version of yourself. A version that is free from chains. A version that builds instead of breaks. A version that shines bright. No matter what anyone says. No more excuses. No more hiding. No more shame. Only power. Only progress. And it all starts with a choice. A choice to say, I'm done. I'm done letting this control me. I'm done wasting my potential. And I'm ready to win. You've got what it takes. You've got the strength inside you. You just need to believe it. And then act on it. Every single day. The man you want to be is waiting. Waiting for you to show up. Waiting for you to fight. Waiting for you to rise. And he's ready to conquer. You're not alone on this journey. Many have walked this path before. They faced the same battles. They fought the same urges. And they won. If they can do it, so can you. Their stories are proof. Proof that change is possible. Proof that habits can be broken. Proof that power is inside you. You have what it takes right now. You don't need to wait for perfect conditions. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. And keep starting, every day. When you feel weak, remember why you started. Remember your dreams. Remember the man you want to be. Hold on to that vision tight. Let it pull you forward. Build new habits to replace old ones. Fill your time with purpose. Find new sources of joy. Exercise your body and mind. Grow stronger in every way. Momentum leads to confidence. Confidence leads to success. And success leads to a life worth living. A life full of pride, respect, and peace. That life is yours to claim. You are ready to be free. Free from the chains of habit. Free from distraction and weakness. Free to build the life you want. The life you deserve. It won't be easy. Nothing worth having ever is. But you are stronger than your struggles. Stronger than your past. Stronger than your doubts. Every challenge you face is a chance. A chance to prove your strength. A chance to rise higher. A chance to grow. A chance to win. You don't follow the crowd. You lead, you decide your future. You shape your destiny, you create your success. And it starts with the choices you make today and right now. So stand tall. Look forward. Take a deep breath. And step into your greatness. Because the best version of you is waiting. Say it with me. I am powerful. I am in control. I am focused. I am disciplined. I am unstoppable. Let those words guide you. Let those words fuel you. Let those words be your battle cry. And every day, live them out. Live them fully. This is your life. Your fight. Your victory. Own it. Claim it. Live it. The future is yours. Go get it.
Please like and subscribe for more videos.